Terrific lineup today on SICW Wrestling Explosion. Hello, this is Larry Matisick. Red hot action, which truthfully is common for SICW, is on tap. Shorty Biggs takes on Flash Flanagan. A tag team affair pits Jake Dirden and Heath Hatton against Destruction Incorporated, 410-pound Bull Bronson and 395-pound Frankie the Thumper Wyatt. Every single performer on this card is a potential challenger for Classic Champion Ken Casa, so be ready for fireworks following these messages. The bell sounds. It's Shorty Biggs against Flash Flanagan. Shorty Biggs, one of the most popular performers in SICW, and he's stomping his feet and the crowd is clapping with him. Shorty moving around, they clap, they chant, they say, "Let's go Shorty." They know he's got his hands full with Flash Flanagan. Flanagan's side headlock on Shorty Biggs. Over the hip, big O. Flash Flanagan in control. Flash Flanagan, who's getting ready for that June 21st battle at the East Carondelet Community Center where he takes on Big Jim Hoferth. That's going to be a rough one. Some ill feelings there. Plus, keep in mind the tag team main event. What a battle that's going to be. Some different feelings involved as you see the Iron Man, Ken Casa, the classic wrestling champion, teaming up with Ricky Cruz to go against the Young Lions, Daniel Eads and Heath Hatton. Hatton and Eads have been moving to the top quick. It's hard to believe how fast they are improving, especially Hatton. But then keep in mind how Ricky Cruz felt he had a title shot coming. And I'm sure somewhere in there, Travis Cook, the manager of Ken Casa, did a little maneuvering, a little manipulating, and something along the lines of, I'd be willing to bet, hey, help me get rid of these two young kids, these two young snots. Let's see if we can knock them off the road. And then, yeah, we'll take care of Eads, and we'll take care of Hatton, and then you can have your title match. You can prove to us how good you are in our tag team corner. Casa and Cruz against Eads and Hatton, June 21st. And Big Bull Bronson, the monster 410-pounder there against Night Train Gary Jackson. The Thumper, Frankie Wyatt, against the old school warrior Chaz Wesson. And perhaps, more importantly than anything, well, I shouldn't say that. They're all important matches. But to all the wrestlers involved, too, this is something big. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, will be in town. He will be at the East Carondelet Community Center Saturday, June 21st. The crowd chanting, "Shorty, Shorty, Shorty." And Flash Flanagan getting frustrated. Shorty Biggs is going to be there June 21st also against the Iceman. Flanagan whipped to the ropes. Flying toe, drop toe. Beautifully done by Shorty Biggs. And it bounced the nose of Flash Flanagan right on the mat. And then a double clock to the nose. Shorty trying to cover Flash Flanagan. And Flanagan kicks free. Ted DiBiase, in that night, June 21st, as we talk about it, Ted will be inducted into the St. Louis Wrestling Hall of Fame, along with the late Wilbur Snyder and the late Rip Hawk. These were people who have been among the biggest stars in the history of wrestling during that golden era, from 1959 through 1983, when wrestling at the Chase dominated the entire wrestling scene all over the world. Whoa, there's a headbutt. A headbutt from Shorty Biggs, another headbutt to the side of the head. Oh! Flash Flanagan tried to get out of the ring and he forgot about the ring post. Shorty says, "Oh, that doesn't look like it feels too good." And Flash Flanagan, he's in pain. Oh, you're trying to escape. You got to look out where you're escaping. Flash Flanagan falls right off the ring apron and Shorty Biggs mocks him. Shorty Biggs. Whoa, he really caught Flash Flanagan by surprise there. And there's the kind of reason why Shorty Biggs, he can knock off some big names, because he's smart, he's clever, he comes up with these little tricks, and all of a sudden, things aren't working for the big shots. Although that worked pretty good for the big shot Flash Flanagan there, although he's still limping, and oh, it still doesn't feel too good. A kick to the head by Flash Flanagan as he limps around the ring. Knee drop into the chest by Flash Flanagan. Shorty Biggs. Flash Flanagan. Good match. Tough match to predict. Different styles, varying styles. Let's see which style will come out on top in this one. Flanagan putting the boot underneath the chin and strangling Shorty Biggs. Flash not in a good mood right now. Ooh, he catches another kick to the stomach. That was legal, but it was pretty close to where the thing that happened with the ring post was Flash's own fault. I bet it still hurt this one. Oh, Shorty was waiting for a backdrop. Flash caught him with a kick and then a clothesline. Flanagan. Certainly one of the top performers anywhere in the country. He challenges for big titles everywhere. He's won most of them at one time or another. And you know, even though he was involved in helping Ricky Cruz in that loser leaves town match against Ron Powers, I don't think there's any love lost between Flanagan and Cruz. It was more of a question of Flanagan he wanted to get rid of Powers. This was a chance to get rid of one of them. And Flash Flanagan took advantage of it. When it looked like Ron Powers could pin Ricky Cruz after a pile driver, it was Flash Flanagan who broke up the pin. Something I'm sure Ron Powers, whenever he gets back into SICW, assuming that's what he wants to do. I mean, it's a year away, almost a year away. Well, we'll see. I'm sure he's going to remember Flash Flanagan. Hey, quick cradle by Shorty Biggs, but Flanagan right by the ropes. A quick kick to the stomach by Flanagan. Elbow drop to the neck by Flanagan. Flanagan's quick. If he sees an opening, he's going to pounce on it real fast. Chin lock. Camel clutch, if you will, by Flash Flanagan on Shorty Biggs. Shorty. Strained. That neck pulled back hard. Again, further. Pulling back. Flanagan. The crowd again chanting, Shorty, Shorty, Shorty. Flash Flanagan has rabbit ears. It's bugging him. Shut up, yells Flash Flanagan to the crowd. They ignore him. Like you're surprised, right? It's not a strangle. But now Flanagan, Flanagan was going to try a body stomp onto the back of Shorty Biggs, and the same area that was hurt before when he hit that ring post has been hurt again. And all because of something that Flash Flanagan did. Into the air. Greco-Roman back body drop by Shorty Biggs on Flash Flanagan. Flash having a hard time. He's having a hard time keeping his feet. But he knows enough to throw a punch that's blocked. And now Shorty pounds back on Flash Flanagan. Shorty Biggs, arm whip. Elbow smash. Flanagan still, he's in pain. He's got problems. He can't concentrate too much on strategy right now. He just wants it to stop hurting. Shorty Biggs making life miserable for Flash Flanagan. Ooh, chin breaker by Flanagan. Even in dismay, even in discomfort, Flash Flanagan was able to land that chin breaker, driving his skull, his noggin right into the chin of Shorty Biggs. Well, that slowed Shorty up a little bit, which Flash Flanagan certainly needed at that particular point. I think we'd all agree. Flash lifts Shorty up, body slam. Gotta be careful about those drops and splashes right now, or isn't he? Whoa, Flash Flanagan tried that reverse flying drop on the chest of Shorty Biggs, and Shorty rolled away. And once more, Flash Flanagan's midsection, groin if you will, is taking a beating. This is just a rough day at the office for Flash Flanagan. Double clout by Shorty Biggs. Shorty drops Flash Flanagan. Arm whip. Into the air. Face first into the mat goes Flash Flanagan. Shorty, can he finish Flanagan off? He's looking for the opening. You don't often see Flash Flanagan this discombobulated, for lack of a better thing to say. Usually Flash has pretty good control inside that ring, but this match, just about everything's gone wrong for Flash Flanagan against Shorty Biggs. And it could lead to trouble for him. It could lead to an upset with Shorty Biggs pinning Flash Flanagan. That's really what Shorty has in mind. Whoa. Shorty was thinking about doing a monkey flip. But once again, Flanagan, he found some thinking in there. He was able to keep his arms on that rope, kept his balance, and Shorty took a big spill backwards when he tried the monkey flip. Arm whip, reversed by Shorty. Once more, a flying cross body block misses. Shorty, face first, slammed into the mat by Shorty Biggs. He covers Flash Flanagan. Could this be it? 1, 2, and whoa. That was close. That was close. Shorty Biggs nearly put Flash Flanagan down for the 3 count. And a big, big victory. Body slam by Shorty Biggs. Where is he going? Shorty. Oh, don't get too rambunctious here, Shorty. Don't take too many gambles. Shorty going up the second rope, going up to the top rope. Yes, he's going up the top rope. Referee pushed into Shorty Biggs by Flash Flanagan. Oh, and then Flanagan comes in there with a body slam on Shorty Biggs, plucking him off the top rope, and now Flanagan goes up on the ropes. Look out, this could be his neck breaker, his flying neck breaker. There it is, that flying neck breaker by Flash Flanagan. And Flanagan gets a count of 3. Flash Flanagan, for all his troubles in that bout, he did something pretty smart right there. When Shorty Biggs was up on the top rope, Flanagan pushed the referee into Shorty Biggs. Shorty Biggs had to stop himself. He got off balance. He was lifted off the top rope by Flanagan, slammed. He was hurting, and that left him wide open for that flying neck breaker that Flash Flanagan uses so well. Flash Flanagan with a hard-earned victory. Shorty Biggs, well, he showed us some spunk, but it was Flanagan in the end who got the victory. Meet Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, at the exciting SICW card Saturday, June 21st at the East Carondelet Community Center. DiBiase will be inducted into the St. Louis Wrestling Hall of Fame June 21st. Classic champion Ironman Casa and Ricky Cruz oppose the Young Lions, Daniel Eads and Heath Hatton. Flash Flanagan tackles Big Jim Hofarth. Gary Jackson tests Bull Bronson. The Thumper faces Jazz. For tickets, call 286-4848. It's the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, in East Carondelet, Saturday, June 21st. With me is Flash Flanagan, and he's pretty happy right now because he promised once upon a time that maybe Ron Powers would be gone and he would be here. And what has happened is Ron Powers lost a loser leaves town match to Ricky Cruz, and you, Flash Flanagan, played a major role in what happened.
You know what? In the past 50 some odd years in St. Louis wrestling, there are 2 things that have been great. And it seems like it's only been the past couple of years. The first thing was when I showed up here in this organization. And then the second thing is I told you I was going to do it, and I did it. Ron Powers is gone from St. Louis wrestling. Hallelujah.
Now you have to admit now, Ricky Cruz would probably brag and say he did it too. So I guess even though sometimes you and Cruz end up on the same sides of the issue, maybe you're not also on the same sides of the issue. Is that a fair statement?
Okay, give Ricky the assist, but think about it. Who was Ron Powers in the ring first, taking all the beatings? I set him up, and Cruz just took him out.
Well, Ron Powers is gone now, but there's a 335-pound gentleman here by the name of Big Jim Hofarth. He used to have the mask, the Big Texan. And right now on June 21st, boy, he's got a target on your back, Flash. Big Jim Hofarth would love to knock you out.
Big Jim, June 21st. You struck first. You made the biggest mistake of your life. I eliminated you from the Battle Royal, and then you come up from behind and pull me out. Well, on June 21st, you take Ron Powers' advice. Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out, because I'm going to get rid of you just like we got rid of Ron Powers.
Hey, keep in mind a couple things about Big Jim. Number one, he's 335 pounds. He's a big, big man, bigger than you even. And number two, you've been known to cut a corner or two. Well, so does Big Jim. He's every bit as mean and every bit as sneaky as you can be, you know.
Well, the only thing about Big Jim is he's a Texan, and Texans are dumb. There's only 2 things that come out of Texas, and what are they? They're steers, and there's the rest.
Oh, man. Hey, is your ultimate goal, Flash, still go to the Classic Wrestling Championship?
Let me tell you something, Larry. I'm the uncrowned champion of this organization. The people know it, you know it. It just is a matter of time for that title is around my waist. And as far as I'm concerned, this interview is over.
Well, Flash Flanagan said it all. June
How do you get this thing off of here?
Well, you got to talk to Grant Murphy for crying out loud.
Get this microphone off of me.
Don't break it. June 21st, Flash Flanagan and Big Jim Hofarth. Meet Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, at the exciting SICW card Saturday, June 21st at the East Carondelet Community Center. DiBiase will be inducted into the St. Louis Wrestling Hall of Fame June 21st. Classic champion Ironman Casa and Ricky Cruz oppose the Young Lions, Daniel Eads and Heath Hatton. Flash Flanagan tackles Big Jim Hofarth. Gary Jackson tests Bull Bronson. The Thumper faces Jazz. For tickets, call 286-4848. It's the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, in East Carondelet, Saturday, June 21st. Joined in progress is Heath Hatton, flying across that ring, throwing a forearm smash into Frankie the Thumper Wyatt. Is Heath Hatton and Jake Dirden against Frankie the Thumper Wyatt and Big Bull Bronson. Oh, the Thumper catches Heath Hatton and drops him with a side suplex. Heath Hatton rattled by Frankie the Thumper Wyatt. I've heard stories going around that the Thumper and Bull Bronson have wanted a tag team for quite some time, and when you look at them together, boy, that's kind of scary. That's a lot of meat on that side of the ring. So Heath Hatton and Jake Dirden have their hands full in this tag team battle here on SICW Wrestling Explosion. Hatton, of course, June 21st has a big one coming up where he's joining Daniel Eads, really his young protege. The Young Lions, people call them. They're so quick, so fast, so hungry together. I'll bet they're hungry on June 21st when they go against Iron Man Ken Casa, the classic wrestling champion, and Ricky Cruz. Tag team battle June 21st at the East Carondelet Community Center. And of course, Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, on hand. Meet him face to face, shake hands, get autographs. Ted DiBiase will be there, and he will be inducted into the St. Louis Wrestling Hall of Fame, a very exclusive organization of the greatest performers that have helped make St. Louis such a special town, especially in that period from 1959 to 1983, the golden era of St. Louis wrestling. Bull Bronson pushes Frankie into the stomach of Heath Hatton, then whirls him around and throws him into Heath Hatton's hip. Really not something Heath Hatton wants to have happen, because, as you know, Heath Hatton's a high flyer. He wants to get in that air, throw drop kicks. Can't do that if his hip's all battered from Frankie the Thumper Wyatt landing in it. And where are we going here? Whoa! The Thumper is the squasher as he steps on the stomach of Heath Hatton, and Jake Dirden getting frustrated outside the ring, seeing the punishment his partner Heath Hatton is taking against the Thumper and the Bull. Wyatt covers Hatton, but Hatton kicks out even before the count of one. You're never going to see a lack of spunk, a lack of fire, a lack of hunger in Heath Hatton. He has it all. He may not be the biggest, but then again, neither was Jack Briscoe, and Jack Briscoe was the World Heavyweight Champion for over 2 years. Frankie the Thumper Wyatt picks Hatton up, body slam. He gives the instructions to Bull Bronson. He's got an idea. Here comes Bull. Oh, look out. 410 pounds. Whoa. Big elbow drop into the chest of Heath Hatton, but Hatton slithers out from underneath. Bull Bronson, only a count of about 2 by Bronson on Heath Hatton. Body slam by Bronson. Another tag made to Frankie Wyatt. Wyatt hitting those ropes. Oh, elbow drop into the chest again. Do you think it hurt any less because Heath Hatton is feeling about, what, 15 less pounds hitting his chest from Frankie Wyatt than from Bull Bronson? Quick tags now by Bronson and Wyatt. They're working together well. Hatton staggers to his feet. What do we have in mind here? Oh, look at this. Bronson and the Thumper squash Heath Hatton in between them. Oh, that was nasty. Heath Hatton was groggy, staggering, and he was standing right in the middle when Bull Bronson and Frankie Wyatt crushed him in between them. Jake Dirden getting frustrated. You know how Jake can be. That's a time bomb ticking over there on the left-hand side of the ring. Bear hug. The bear hug by Bull Bronson. Once upon a time, there's a guy named Yukon Eric years and years ago when I was a little kid. He used that bear hug, to get submissions from the biggest stars in wrestling. He'd squeeze them and squeeze them till they finally gave up, had no wind left, and that's what Bull Bronson's trying to do right now to Heath Hatton. He's got him off his feet. That's really important for Bronson. The bear hug, all in command of Bull Bronson, but Heath Hatton willing to fight. See what we told you, Heath Hatton, he just won't quit. He bangs that elbow right into the cauliflower ear of Bull Bronson. And then comes off the ropes and runs into a big elbow from Bronson. Dirden, that hand out. Come on, Heath. Can you get to me? Tag me, brother. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Baiting Jake Dirden. Just waving the hand, the weakened hand of Heath Hatton was Bull Bronson. Off the ropes comes, oh, Heath, and lifted in the air. Backdrop by Bronson on Heath Hatton. A tag made to Frankie Wyatt. Wyatt and Bronson are good together. Their tagging work is really quick, really smooth, and they keep a fresh man in there, which, guys that size, that's going to be important, because for all their might, for all their bulk, they probably run out of wind fairly quickly. So they're tagging in and out pretty quickly right now. Forearm smash by Frankie the Thumper. A knee into the stomach by Frankie. A punch to the head by Frankie, but here comes Hatton fighting back again. Hatton fighting back and wanting to get out of that corner. He dives out of the corner. Drop kick. Well, that's not a drop kick, a spin kick by Heath Hatton. But now he's down. Shot his wad of energy, so to speak. The adrenaline cooled off, and now can he get up? Can he get across that ring and get to Jake Dirden? Jake Dirden, who's been stomping up and down the apron on that far corner. He wants to get a piece of Frankie Wyatt or Bull Bronson or both or either. Tag me, tag me, tag me, yells Dirden. Heath Hatton dives over and makes the tag. Here comes the fresh man, and it's Jake Dirden, and he goes after both Wyatt and Bronson. Headbutts to both men. Another headbutt to Bronson by Jake Dirden. Another one to Wyatt. Whoa, and Jake Dirden pretty groggy from giving those headbutts himself. He might be in as bad a shape as them, but he yells and screams, and he keeps delivering punishment. Bronson, Wyatt staggered back, tag made to Heath Hatton. I think those headbutts did as much damage to Jake Dirden as it did to the other people. Oh, a flying cross body block. Heath Hatton almost had Wyatt down long enough, looked like possibly for a pin, but Wyatt, they're going to move out from underneath. He gets over to the ropes. Bull Bronson dumps, wait a minute, he threw Heath Hatton over the top rope. Now Bronson comes over, clubs Dirden from behind. Another blow, they're double teaming Jake Dirden, Bronson, and Wyatt. Heath Hatton has been thrown over the top rope, which is an automatic disqualification in the regular rules. So we have a disqualification here, I'm sure, as Heath Hatton grabs a chair and says, fellas, if you want to play dirty, I can do that. I've learned something here. Well, one thing he's learned is that the victory is his and Jake Dirden's by disqualification. When Hatton was thrown over the top rope by Bull Bronson, all those headbutts, I think left everybody groggy. Dirden was groggy, Wyatt was groggy, Bronson was groggy, I'm groggy. And in the end, Hatton, Dirden, the winners by disqualification. Meet Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, at the exciting SICW card Saturday, June 21st at the East Carondelet Community Center. DiBiase will be inducted into the St. Louis Wrestling Hall of Fame June 21st. Classic champion Iron Man Casa and Ricky Cruz oppose the Young Lions, Daniel Eads and Heath Hatton. Flash Flanagan tackles Big Jim Hofarth. Gary Jackson tests Bull Bronson. The Thumper faces Jazz. For tickets, call 286-4848. It's the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, in East Carondelet, Saturday, June 21st. SICW is packed with stars, and we saw a lot of them today. Flash Flanagan slipped past Shorty Biggs, warned Big Jim Hofarth about their upcoming battle, and made it clear Flash is out for Flash, nobody else. And Bull Bronson, Frankie Wyatt, Jake Dirden, and Heath Hatton, well, you saw what they can do. So make plans to be in East Carondelet Saturday, June 21st, when there'll be just as much excitement, plus meet in person the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. One more headline night, June 21st for SICW Wrestling Explosion.